Hello, my name is Krista Swanson, the lead economist for the National Corn Growers Association, and this is the Maize Market Minute. In their September report, USDA lowered the national corn yield projection to 173.8 bushels per acre. USDA has also made big changes in corn planted acres since the initial projection. Both times this year when yield has been lowered, an increase in acres more than offsets the impact of the yield reduction and corn production projection rises. The question that keeps coming up is, should we expect more changes in acres and yields for 2023? That remains an unknown at this time, but we can look at a few historical data relationships. So first, the impact of the Farm Service Agency or FSA data. After the August World Ag Supply and Demand Estimates or WASDE report, FSA released its reported acreage data, which indicated that overall corn acres would be higher based on the normal relationship between the two sets of acreage data. That prompted USDA to make an upward adjustment in the September WASDE report. Second, the harvested to planted acres. So normally the percentage of planted corn acres that are harvested for grain is pretty consistent. But as we experienced in 2022, drought can lead to a lower portion of harvested acres for grain as farmers instead chop for silage or potentially abandon. Currently, the projected harvested to planted acres ratio is about 0.5% above the average ratio of the last decade. Third, the final yield relative to the initial yield projection. So despite a more widespread drought in 2023, the current yield projection for 2023 is higher than that 2022 final yield. But when we look at each year compared to its respective initial trend yield projection, 2022 ended 2.1% lower than trend, and the current projection for 2023 is 4.8% lower than the initial trend projection for this year. As of this week, 15% of the corn has been harvested, and as harvest progresses, there will be more clarity on both acres and yields. The October WASDE report will be highly anticipated, but a looming government shutdown could impact the timing of the report release or if it is able to be completed. The Maize Market Minute is brought to you by the National Corn Growers Association. Until next time, I'm Krista Swanson.